turn intro off. We can bring this over. Look at that! It's almost like after 4 years of doing this, it's close to being ready. Welcome everybody to tonight's episode, Chapter 6 of the Veiled Chronicles, Echoes of a Shattered Talisman. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So you guys began the campaign doing a mission for the Veiled Agency. Doing it quite well and getting back, and you then see what powers or attuned to it, or it attuned to you in that center chamber of the Veiled Agencies, where you were tossed through time, and some came back closer to others, or sooner than others, not closer. You guys were then informed on how you sealed your destiny, or your path locked in. There was a new person to you that came in from Melodora, the old agency head there, who was the mentor for Nyx. You saw a connection there. He told you to search out hot. Fuck. I don't have my notes up. See, every time I think I got it good, fucking bam, it just goes down the toilet. Search up a halfling in the Crosshaven, or the Crossroads. And also, upon your way, swing by the Silent Pines and investigate. And if you come across anything, the handcuffs are off. You know, do what you need to do to save the good of people. So you guys grabbed your cart, your donkey. Otto hopped on the back. Nyx hopped on the front. The rest of you walked along as you went outside of the city of Aquanor for the first time in a long while. You made it through the first set of huge stone walls, and then you were in like this suburb, like market area, you know, just like a whole hustle and bustle happens on top of the mountain, or on top of the cliff. It's not really a mountain. You guys then made it out through a second set of wooden palisades, where you guys set northward on the Timber Way. You want to know what I just realized? I forgot to look up. How fast can you travel on foot for a day in 5e? That's what I need.
I'll look up in the background if you want.
I thought it was 15 miles.
Yeah, it's just like 10 to 15 sounds doable without breaking your back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys knew the journey from Aquanor to the Crosshavens is about 17, 18 days. There was a map that I dropped in the campaign. And the closest town was like Willowbrook is probably the closest, and Halstead is somewhat close. Those are about 5-ish, 6-ish days, depending on, you know, the path that you go. So there's a long gap in between these cities. So you guys made it a good day out from the city, where you came across this one section of the Timberway, or the Timber Trail is its common name, where there was like a bunch of campsites, and a couple were already taken up, and you guys took up another. You started your rounds. You got a fire going. You collected some damp-ish wood, and you ate some food. As Otto set an alarm around the center of this campsite, and you guys went down for your long rest. A couple of you encountered a young romance brewing a few campsites away, and you didn't really hear much from the others. You saw a couple carriages go rolling by in the middle of the night. Just as that was happening, the sun was just slowly. I think we were like at the end of the second rotation, or were we in the third? Because that's one thing I didn't write down. We were in the second, so I want to say like this happens later on in the second, where like the sun isn't up, but like it's like the pinkish, so it's not dim light or anything like that. As this stampede of 5 wild boars just barreled through your campsite. Easy work for you guys. Throwing them in the fire, casting a grease spot which hindered them, and several other uses of abilities to put down. So there are 5 dead boars now in the middle of your campsite, as Cyrus and probably Figrin heard a little.
Testing, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You heard
Cool.
a little just like cracking of branches is from the northeast side of this map. This monstrous 15-foot, girthy bear with this feathered face and this yellow beak as it lets out this just horrific screech and jumps at you. Here, let me...
Just a couple nerdy questions. Are we still in the same initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna do this.
I guess that was all my questions. Wait, were the boars, some of them were in the fire? Not all of them?
Just one.
Just one, I think.
Well, yeah, just
one,
one was
okay,
in the
okay,
fire.
okay.
Alright, so
All right, and then,
with me here.
all right, those are all my questions. I love it.
And
Okay.
none of them are wearing buckles.
And who needs the owl bear invite? Do you guys need
I
it?
do.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could drop it.
Here.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna drop it right here. Okay.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna
I put it in
check
the
it out.
I put it in the chat for the voice channel in the upper right hand corner. Try to be
I also
cool.
put it in out of character chat if you need it.
Perfect. So,
Cool.
Shit.
all right, let me.
Nix, I'm sorry, I don't.
I think.
Which
Does anyone
sucks.
remember who
That
got
means my
blessed
notes
last
are
session?
static.
Oh, that's how you
How
guys-
many people can you bless?
I think it's up to 3.
Let me adjust
I
these.
think it was. I want to say it was you and the melee guys.
I wouldn't have done
Sounds right.
myself, would I?
You wouldn't have no? Then it would.
No.
Then I don't think I was blessed. So I think it was Otto and the other 2.
Yeah, I think I did get blessed.
Oh yeah, sorry, Haven. Chance I
Sorry.
didn't see you. I didn't see you, so I didn't think about you. It might be. It actually might be just. It might actually just be Celeste, Killian, and Cyrus.
I knew it was Celeste for sure. Celeste killed
It looks
Yeah,
like
I
I
don't
missed
think-
my notes on Nix for that, let's call it initiative round, that pre-round 1
Yeah.
we had.
I don't think the support got blessed.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Perfect.
All right. So, this dude is.
like my
I'm
own
gonna roll a d6. All right, because it's not intelligent. Whether odds, it's gonna go towards the group of people. Evens, Figrin. It's odds. So. Killian.
Let's do this.
This, like, as soon as the branches break and all of your heads, like, you know, that half a second in between the battle where you start to feel confidence, and then you see this comes over. One claw is gonna rake down on you, and then as like it hit it. Hold on. Let me get my sheet up. That's a 15 for the claw attack.
15 misses.
And a 19 for the beak attack.
19 hits.
19 hits. All right. So, it's like you like just brush off. You have your shield, right? Yeah, you put your shield up to meet the claw attack, and it's like you're feeling the fucking strength of this guy. This owl bear, like it pushes your shield down, and the beak comes over the top and hits you for that's 7 points of damage. Now we're gonna go to the top of the round. Figrin, you were up, followed by Killian.
Okay. Shit. All right. Yes. I will cast a cantrip. No material components needed. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. He's probably good at that.
If Figurin's up, it's the start of round 3.
Yes. I believe so. I think we
so
did 2 rounds with the boars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a
2.8.
tapping sting.
That's a fail. It was
Oh,
under
really?
a
What did
10.
he roll? Oh, nice. Okay,
Actually,
so he
hold
takes
on,
only
hold on
1d.
second. Hold on, I've never played an owl bear.
Holding on.
Sure.
He might have a +4 con, possibly.
Yeah, but I rolled low. Okay. Yep. That's a fail.
He takes a 1d4, so 2 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
But more specifically, he falls prone.
Okay.
So,
here's
and yeah,
oh shit. 60. All right.
yeah.
All right. What's that? How do
Yeah.
you want to flavor that in any which way, or
Oh,
I want to make sure we do this in the beginning?
I thought about this spell. It's verbal and somatic, so it's just you see these like Doctor Strange-esque arcane symbols in the air as Figurin moves his hands around, almost like writing an equation in front of him. And as he speaks the verbal component in Draconian, just a little bit of his life force is just sapped into my hands. He ages like a little bit, not that it's noticeable. And then I just dissipate it, like it doesn't exist anymore. Taking something he can't get back.
Yeah. And Killian, in this moment, you see like the knees buckle, like the back legs buckle a little bit, and pulled into the ground, and he slides in. And you like use your shield to like shove him down, and this owlbear is now prone. Movement and bonus action, anything?
I do not have any bonus actions, and I believe I am as far away as I need to be.
Alrighty. That brings us to Killian.
All right. Let's see. By chance, Otto, did you write down what the Twilight Sanctuary heal was for 10 hit points?
It was 8.
I may have. Yeah, let me check.
It was 8? Okay. I
It
thought
was
I
8.
rolled
I
4.
still have 8 on here.
Cool.
And
just
I
wanted to
believe
keep
that
up.
I got that before it replaced my other ones. So
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I just
you're
wanted to set aside a
out
die.
of range now, because it's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, but you get it if you come, or it stays with you unless you
Right.
go back in it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just wanted it for my notes. Okay, so what I'll do is my spiritual weapon. I guess I'll move the spiritual weapon a little closer to him.
Okay.
This is my bonus action, and I will attack with that.
Go for it.
Oh, that's with advantage, right? Because he's prone.
Would be,
That's
yeah.
only melee attacks.
Oh, that makes sense.
Spiritual weapon is a magic attack.
Gotcha. Okay. So that would be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That's 5 points of radiant damage.
Just like slice into him, cuts through, but he is like solely focused on you.
Okay, and then yeah, 'cause that's just my bonus action. So I could use a cantrip too, correct?
As long as it's an action, yeah.
Yeah, as long as.
Okay. Okay. So what I'll do is then, as I have him pinned down, I want to wrap my hand on my shield and I'll cast Toll the Dead.
All right. And what is that?
And it's a Wisdom save.
Wisdom. That's a 11.
11 fails. And he has taken damage, right? Yeah.
Yes,
so
sir.
that'll be 1d12. What is a d12? Oh my god, I only speak rogue. It's a
There's also
12.
a whole new world.
Yeah, so it'd be 12 points of necrotic damage.
Woo!
Yeah, 12 points of necrotic.
Yeah, he looks at you, and like there's just like this second where he acknowledges you, and you see anything else for your turn.
Yep, the only thing I want to do is just move around him a little bit, just so I'm positioning myself more between the owlbear and the rest of the group. That's all.
Yeah, and at this point, let's see here. It's his turn. Yep, he can do that. He's gonna stand up and just start running away from you guys and right at Fagrin. Seeing the several members and you like damage him in this way, he's gonna go for something else.
Easy target.
Do we get an attack of opportunity from that?
You and Killian get an attack of opportunity from him.
Question
if you
on
wanted
that.
to choose that.
I do, but can I use the spiritual weapon?
No.
No? Okay.
For me, that is. Sorry, let me just check here. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is a fat natural 1.
That misses.
Damn.
I think it's just like you used your shield to help push him down, and as you're doing this, he stands up out of the prone thing and towers, 12, 10, 11 feet above your dwarven stature and just starts barreling towards Figrin. You miss. Nyx comes down. What do you got, Nyx? Or Cyrus, sorry.
That's 15 points of damage for my Shadow Blade.
Woohoo! Nice hit. And he is going to take his 2 attacks at Figrin. One with the claw and one with the beak. The claw is a 14 on die. Plus 7, 21?
Yeah, fuck it. That shield ain't gonna do shit, so bring it on.
Right.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is 2d8. I rolled double 8. Oh, shit. Plus 5. So the claws, 21 points of damage. And then the beak, I rolled a 16 on die plus 7, so 23.
That it? I'll let it.
And that is a d10 plus 5. I rolled a 1, so 6 points. So 27 points of damage as he just like getting slashed, running away and seeing a singular target, just runs at you, slashes in and drops his beak like in the top of your snout. All right. That brings us to Cyros, then Otto, and then Nyx.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna I want to Misty Step so that I'm next to Figrind.
Okay.
To kind of try and take the owlbear's attention, and then I'm gonna just attack with the Shadow Blade again.
Okay.
It's a 16 on die
That
plus.
hits.
Okay, that's another 2d8. That is unfortunately a 1 and an 8, both sides of the spectrum. So that is 9 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
Is that necrotic or?
I believe it's psychic, but let me double check.
I think it's Shadow, isn't it? Or
What is this? Naruto?
Shadow Blade?
Yeah, is
It is
like force or necrotic?
psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
Okay,
Yep.
Shadow Blade, yeah.
perfect. Alrighty, that brings us to Otto. And you are.
Yeah, I'm all right. So I just measured it, but I'm gonna take a couple steps closer, maybe,
Okay.
And your music stopped if you care.
Oh,
just in
geez.
case.
Alright, I'm
So
gonna.
we'll do a little. I don't know. Can I get that close? Am I stepping on? What is that, Nyx?
Yeah, there's enough room to move around over there.
Plus, I'm small. I'm so small. Can I see over the
Tiny.
boar in the fire?
Unless my feet are very dainty.
That's true. She has. I've noticed that about her. Almost gnomish feet. Like weird dull. All right. So, do I have line of sight?
Yes. You
Oh, the
have
owl.
line of sight,
Fair,
yes. It's easy
Well,
to get line of sight. You guys are in the open campground, and this thing is probably twice the size of Figrin, if not bigger, and most of it's 3 or 4 times the size of the rest of you.
Yeah. Look, I'm not looking to fuck myself. I just want to make sure I can see over a burning boar. So in that case, this is gonna be real simple. One shot of a fire bolt. Again, I pull out my looks like a weird oversized cylindrical Zippo, and I spark that, and then I run the fan up on it a little, and I blow, and I'm gonna shoot little beam of flames out at this mofo.
All right, do it. Do it.
And 11
11 misses.
to hit.
11.
Fuck.
The firebolt actually shoots off to the left-hand side and hits a tree. And you see it start to catch on fire. No, it fades away. It doesn't, it's not like a create bonfire or anything, but it smells like burnt tree leaves now, and there's some like ashes adding to the cool effect of the background.
You burnt
All right.
one of Nyx's hairs.
Yeah. I'm like that guy. But sorry. I'm gonna then
Careful,
back up.
darling.
I'll be like, oopsie, and then I'll take a step back. And that is definitely my turn.
All right. Nyx.
Hello. Can I clarify how far I can move? Can I move through this fire? Is it gonna give me damage?
It is ripping now, so you would have to move around it or give me an acrobatics check.
How about like right here? Can I get like right here without? Or
Like, are
maybe
you
a
trying?
bit further down?
I'm not. I don't see you.
Oh, sorry. Can I get like right
Oh
here?
yeah. If you're moving that way, the only thing that's gonna impede your distance is trying to move straight through the fire, unless you want to do like an acrobatics check.
Okay. I just want to make sure I can get like a straight line this way to the creature. For my bonus action, I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to use unsettling words.
Okay. Let's.
And I will subtract 1d6, and I'm going to target the owlbear for this. Subtract 1d6 from the creature's next saving throw before the start of my turn. It's only a 1. Great. And then I am going to cast a level 2. Nyx is going to swirl her hands, and none of her hands are going to come like a little black darkness of smoke creature, and she'll whisper some things, and then she's going to cast a level 2 dissonant whispers.
All right.
And there'll be a wisdom save of 14 plus 1, so 15.
That's a fail.
Cool.
That's a fail.
So I will roll.
Yeah.
1 second
The
here.
12 with the -1.
Cool. And it will do 4d6 and use all of its available movement to move away from me. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5 points of psychic damage, and it must move away, and it can't go into like obvious danger, so it just has to find its way away from me.
Yeah. Well, right now, if it moves, it's gonna put itself in obvious danger. It can move like right here, but if it moves out of range of one of the guys, it will put it in obvious danger. So, I think that's
It says as far as its speed allows away from you.
okay. Well, as its like reaction or at the beginning of its turn.
Immediately as a reaction.
Okay, so it just runs
Immediately
away.
uses its reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So holy shit. Here. It's got some fucking speed. Let me tell you.
And Nyx is gonna like the whisper you guys hear is like, "Wait till you see my knife."
And it like screeches and turns around and just starts booking away from you guys.
And that is Nyx's turn.
All right, figuring you're up.
Well, all right. Figure out with. How far away is the owl bell now?
Now for you.
Damn it. Shit.
Looks like 30.
30.
I would like to move closer. 5, 10, 15. So now he is 15 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking. Okay. I'll figure it out. Take a deep breath. Bleeding from probably his torso a lot. And like get like real like his pupils are really like dilated. And friggin' will open his mouth and make an attack roll against him with his breath weapon.
Woo!
Oh, no attack roll. I need you to make I believe it is a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 1.
Yes, dexterity saving throw. Okay. What you all see is Figurin's eyes start to glow purple, bright, and basically a concussive force, not too dissimilar to like Cyclops' optic blast, comes out of Figurin's mouth and just punches this owl bear.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I forgot Celeste.
Holding.
Okay.
Okay.
And Flash once again did not fucking speak up. So I
on,
should almost
Mike.
I was gonna
fucking
wait for
put
Tim
you
to
on.
finish his turn.
Yeah, but that's a top new round.
I'm backing
No,
up.
put that on
I'm
me
backing up.
too, because he's basically right before Nyx. So if Nyx comes up after me, I should be able to call you.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
backing
no.
up. We're reversing,
Yeah,
and
let's
it's Mike's
reverse
turn.
that. Let's have, Celeste be able to.
I didn't want to do that so soon,
and-
so if you can
and
do something,
actually,
that'll be good.
Makes sense for Time
Preview
Dragon
to what's to come.
rewind and Celeste.
Figuring was experiencing an alternate reality.
Right. Andy, can you tap the owlbear for stream to refresh that map for them?
Wow. Okay. What are you doing? I care about what you're doing. I don't, stream's
know.
cool. Let's fucking play this battle out. Stay in character, Flash. Come on.
Alright, I'm
I'm
also
fucking busting
modding
your
our
chops,
stream
bro.
with
I love you.
actual viewers.
Take care of our
yeah.
stream, Andy.
We're trying to fucking play the so much. I
Holy
just
shit.
refreshed it.
60 feet.
It didn't refresh it on here though. Oh my god.
Hey, Mike. What you doing?
All right.
Well, I had an idea for when it was closer. I'm gonna have to.
Let me see here. There. I just redid it and I'm resizing now. So I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I'm-
stream.
I'm gonna burn a key point and use my step of the wind
Okay.
to get right over to it.
Word. You're running after it.
Yes.
Word.
I didn't get to touch it yet.
Go for it.
Just make sure that was.
So you got roughly.
Yeah, that's enough. It was 60 to get over there,
Yeah.
and I can do 80 on a dash. So
Perfect.
I'm there, and then since that was a bonus, I am going to attempt to do inflict wounds on this piece.
Okay. Is that a saving throw for me?
No, it's an attack from me actually.
gotcha.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
Perfect. Let me roll some damage. 3d10 of ouchie necrotic. Awesome.
How do you have 3d10 at level 4?
That's what it is.
Yeah, what is that?
That's
It's from Shadow Touch, the feat.
yeah. All right.
Mm.
So that's that homebrew shit that I never fucking fixed. Okay, keep playing it.
I can
That's
do just two.
that's OP. That's
bro.
fucking.
rolled
That's
low though.
that. Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah, I was
also
gonna say,
made
that
at
doesn't
level
sound
like
right.
10.
Yeah,
But whatever.
it is actually 10 total. So
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Any flavor for your inflict wounds?
it's her fist is gonna come around and it's gonna have like this green glow and just gonna splat into it and kind of ripple around.
Fucking hurts it. You all see Celeste in her green fist bump the owl bear in the rump, lighting up a little bit of the area as they both fight in the tree. All right, Figrin, you're up. Or wait, Celeste, sorry. That's movement.
That's it for now.
All right, that's a good fucking hit. Figrin.
Oh. Yes. I'm gonna do something else now. I'm gonna save that for later.
Come on, I wrote it all
That was
down.
rude, no. That was.
I
I'm
wrote
sorry.
it
We had to go
down.
back. He's gonna make me re-roll again. It didn't happen, so it might not happen the same.
Look, it's fine. All I have to do is literally delete 2 lines.
Yes, Figrin is going to cast a spell as one does.
Is it working on stream now or no? I think so. I don't know
Looks
why
good.
it froze.
Yeah, it looks good. I think whenever you off click it onto something else, it doesn't refresh automatically until it's
Yeah, but it
something that's
shouldn't
right in
because
front.
I'm doing a window like a specific capture. That's why I don't do screen
Right.
captures on Discord.
Um,
All right, sorry.
Tigrin is going to do a mind sliver.
Mind sliver. All right, and what's that?
Intelligence saving throw.
New dice. All right, that's fucking better. God damn it. Intelligence. That's a 16.
Succeeds.
All right.
Tigrin will sit down.
Killian,
My turn.
your turn.
I'm going to use my stunning 25 feet of movement to go closer to Figrin. And as I'm running over, I'm going to grab my necklace and cast Healing Word at 2nd level. On Figrin, that is. And that is 4 and a 1, so 5. 9 points of healing.
What do you say to him? That's healing word, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. As he's running over, he'll just go, "Not on my fucking watch," and he'll cast it.
All right.
And then that's a bonus action. And then
I have a watch too.
he will once again clamber on his shield and cast Toll the Dead on the owlbear.
Is that a saving throw?
It is. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. That's a 13.
That fails. So, find those fancy D12s again. Okay, that's only. Oh, it's only. Okay, it's 1 point of damage. 1 point of necrotic.
Ooh, yuck. See it like look directly at you as it's trying to get away. Celeste is punching it in the backside. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay. Celeste, make an attack roll for me.
Attack roll. Ooh, okay. Hold on, I was away from my page real quick. We've got that is an 11.
11? 11 misses.
Okay.
It is using its action and its dash to move 80 feet into the woods as it is running away. Is that by 80 feet? Here, I can go back further.
Damn.
Yeah. It says, fuck you guys. I just was hungry for some pig, and you guys killed all my pig, and then you tried to kill me. All right. So that is his turn. That brings us to Cyrus.
God, dude, no, I'm not gonna bother trying to catch up.
It is. I will say, outside of this camp scene, like when you get to the other side. So to the south, if you're looking at the picture, is the road and the other campsites. And if you look up north where it came from, it just goes into thick forest. This whole trailway is pretty dense, except for the openings on these campsites.
Yeah,
so
then
you
it's
see
not.
it barrel through. You have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
So I'll say with that in the dusk, like you can see it knocking over trees in the distance, running away frantically.
I'm gonna. All right. I'll wait a second. Make sure it's kind of going, and then I'll drop my blade sawn and then also my shadow blade. and I'll just kind of sit down for a second. Well, that was entertaining, and that's it.
Otto, Nyx, and Celeste. In that order. Or Otto, Celeste, and Nyx, I should say.
I mean,
I didn't put Celeste on there. And Celeste
I don't know if there's anything I can do other than I'll check in emotionally on Figrin.
Figrin is shaking
Okay, I'm gonna
and frantically taking his robes off.
okay. I'm gonna cast Aid.
Ruin or ruin.
Hold on, because I think I hit a few other people, right? All right, up to 3. So I'll hit. I don't know, whoever's close to Figrin. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be temp hit points plus 5, but you may already have a bunch. No, probably not if you got hit that hard.
Take it.
The rest of you, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna look him in the eye and like just nod my head, you know. That's it. No words.
All right, Celeste.
She's just gonna. Well, I think it's out of here now.
Yeah.
All right. She's
it's
gonna like
running, like
Yeah.
and making obvious noise, not being stealthy. It is booking.
Oh, it's
breaking
full
trees.
bore out of there.
Yeah, you see like the birds that are sleeping in the trees like shoot up and they do that thing where they like back fly and go out towards the opening.
She's gonna just kind of confidently walk back into camp. She's just gonna give Killian a pat on the shoulder on her way over to the fire, and I'm gonna make the best of this now. And so there's that boar in the fire that she's gonna try and actually cook.
All right, go ahead. Roll me. What did we say cooking was?
I say it's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Chance
I agree.
disagreed.
Yeah, no, wisdom.
I say it's luck.
There is no.
Could be argued as
skill.
wisdom.
So you can either roll wisdom or intelligence, but
Very
I
cool.
think
I consider myself smart and I can't fucking cook.
yeah.
Well,
I'm a dumbass.
the good news is I rolled high and I've got a +2, so this is a dirty 20 for.
So you know that it shouldn't be directly in the fire, and you quickly like pick it up and you pull it out, and that's what you're doing in your turn. Nyx. Before we break initiative, I just want to finish this round out.
Nyx is going to walk up to Figrin. He's on the ground, right?
Yeah, he's literally shaking and taking his robes off, like, and he's not really, now that, especially since he was healed, he's not really paying attention to his wounds. He's more concerned about how dirty and destroyed his robes are.
Oh.
In a very obsessive way.
Was he healed or was that temp HP, I thought?
No, he was healed a little bit. So I imagine the wounds are still there, but it's just not bleeding as profusely.
Yeah, exactly.
She'll take like a little bit of more water out of her pouch, and try to like calm him down and like say like good job, and she'll cast a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Oh boy.
And you get 11 plus 4. That's 15 HP.
Ooh.
I'm almost at full hit points, so that's good.
And
Let's
she's
mention
gonna
that.
help you. She's gonna help you like clean your clothes, and like get you back on your feet.
He's like scrubbing them, but I'm assuming we're out of initiative at this
Yeah,
point.
I'm saying, I just wanted to give everybody
Um,
a chance because I fucked that up a couple times.
She'll
Yeah,
give you like a
okay.
few tips on like how to clean like stains
ruined,
properly.
all of it ruined, and he'll like eventually kind of break and like kind of like shove you off. He's not really like, he's aware that you guys are there, but he's not accepting any help. He doesn't like any physical touch. He's kind of shrugging away at, and he walks over to next to Celeste and just throws his robes into the fire.
Uh,
Ruined.
I thought I was the
Ruined.
dramatic one.
Ruined all of it. Ruined. He goes like desperately going into his bags and through his stuff to find a more simpler robe, a like black and purple but like muted, to throw over his unclothed chest. They're kind of like open, but just kind of throws it over his scaly chest.
Like a dad's bathrobe.
Yeah.
Also, anybody
Side in the middle, but for no reason.
anybody hit with a claw attack from this guy,
It was.
the wounds close, but you still have that massive owl bear
You just see
scar.
3
Like,
claw
right-
marks across the
Yep.
open robe.
And that's there. That's
Seeing that, can actually never mind.
I mean, I suppose I'm not sleeping after that, and it's got to be getting pretty close to my watch. What's the plan? Do we get an early start? I feel like some people still may need some shut-eye.
No, I need to go back to bed, and I'm just gonna like lay back down for a little.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me. Let's see here. Roll me a concentration check. I just want to see how quick you can decompress. I want to start doing some more of these in this instance. Like the fading out.
DM, you mind if I
Yeah,
set my alarm up again?
You can put it up. You got the spell slots, right?
Yeah.
All right.
that's an 18.
18? Okay.
Yeah.
You shrug it off and do that. Celeste, you got about probably 2 or 3 hours of cooking before this thing's ready, and it's getting heavy. Like you pick it up and you're holding it hot, but you don't have a TP like skewer kind of like pig roast set up right now. Or if you want to dig it down, I would say with your roll, you can do that, but digging it down does add time to the cooking. So, or you could just set it next to the fire because it smells like fucking pig hair. It literally smells like burnt pig hair in this general area right now. And you also have 4 other boars that are dead.
So I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna try and find some like other I want to call them sticks, but I mean like a small branch to kind of do a tripod sort of.
All right,
prop it up
roll me
sort
an
of thing.
investigation check, seeing as how you're looking for something specific.
Yep.
Anything I can help with?
Oh, here, let me get us off the battle map now.
I mean, I'm pretty good at looking for stuff. I'm no pansy-ass tree-hugging forest gnome, but I can find a stick or two.
I don't know. Forest gnome would be pretty fucking helpful here.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Right?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Good, chill. All right, jeez. It's a 12. It's a 12.
It's a 12?
No
Yeah, it doesn't take much. I mean, you have to put the pig down for a couple minutes, but with your general visibility, you can find it, relatively easy. You're not looking for something really hard here.
Yeah. So I'll prop it up and I'll stick one stick down its throat. Prop it up as one of the legs. It's cool.
All right. Yeah, and you just
and then
there.
I'll just sit Indian style and next to the fire and kind of trance out a little bit, catch an hour maybe.
Okay. All right, Figurin, Killian, Nyx, Otto, what are you doing? Are you guys going back to sleep or what?
Yeah. Killian's gonna go back to sleep, and as he goes back, he'll put put his hand on Fig's shoulder. He'll just go, "You took the hit like a fucking champ, lad," and just keep walking.
Corpses. We have danger with the corpses. This kind of nonsense muttering to himself. And he'll go over to he'll kind of just completely fucking ignore you, and he'll walk over to Otto and be, Otto, are you injured?
No, I mean I made out pretty clean because of the additional I don't know, fucking food we had. I don't know how that. I can't. Whatever. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Are you? Do you want to?
Danger. The boars danger with predators. Perhaps.
Yeah.
We should.
I mean, I feel like if anything, I think that owl bear was hungry for boar slaughter, and we're still kind of sitting around in a camp full of slaughtered boars, but at the same time, other ne'er-do-wells might just look and see Celeste like hacking them up and realize that if they tried anything on us, that we might also dispatch them for food. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm no forest gnome. I don't know how animals think. I'm just assuming, you know, if I was a big half owl, half bear, half man pig, I would definitely think twice about jumping into a place where there's a fire pit and clearly packed up dinner. Well, now I don't know.
This one's experience.
Does the half owl cook?
It was more bear than owl.
Does the half bear, does the 75% bear, 25% owl, do you think it cooks warm meals?
No.
All right, look. This isn't going to do us.
We'll go to bed now.
No, wait.
It's like you literally just walk off to go to his tent or his bedroll.
All right. Good night. I'm going to go back over to Celeste. So anyways, like I was saying, I've got these, I keep really tight notes. And, you know, I'm just going to keep talking about theories about time. And it's going to, you know, it's just going to be spastic.
She seems like a really good listener.
Okay.
You may have no idea she's not even paying attention, and she's just like tranced. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't know if you weren't.
elf
Yeah.
asleep.
Oh my god, that's so great. So I'm just
She's
having
like
like
Indian style, just sitting there, just kind of looking at the boar, but she's just not.
I'm having the best conversation I've ever had with anyone. Like this is the best it's ever gone. I'm gonna write about this in my journal later.
So we have Cyrus sleeping, Figrin sleeping. Killian, are you sleeping too? You're going back to rest? Nyx?
I'm sleeping.
All right.
Nyx is going to attempt to sleep.
Okay. Both of you, concentration checks.
I rolled a 4.
Figrin, you pass out. That was trauma.
Yeah, it was.
16.
4.
Oh,
Okay,
I am
16,
overthinking everything though. But yeah,
You know,
I'm tired.
Killian, in a Doris way. You know, your head hits the bedroll and you're out. Nyx, it takes you like half an hour or so. Yeah, you almost get caught up thinking about Otto's conversation with Celeste and time and all of that, and like you it just takes a second, but eventually you do fall asleep. As the boar cooks, Otto goes on. All of you have your long rest, I believe. However, Nyx is going to wake up a little bit later. Before we go into the next day, why don't we go ahead and take our quick break right there? And we'll come back. We'll be back in a second. With where's VA? Here. Bam. That's it. Muted.
Word.
Audio 2 is good. Videos up. Names appear to be in the right places. Okay, so let's pick back up as Otto and Celeste. Celeste, your pork is good for the first like 3 or 4 inches. The center is still isn't ready, but with your high roll that you did to start this, you know that, but you still have some pork butt that you pull off. The outside's a little tough because it's close to the fire. However, this does not take away from any dry rations that you have purchased. So, is there anything you guys would like to do as you get up with the other pigs, or are you just going to leave them around? Because I would like to note that. Either way.
So anyway, it's like I was saying, really, there's not much difference between science and magic, at the polar opposites. Like when they really they just come back around like a circle. It's almost indistinct.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was thinking I was going to build this small device that had, and then I'm assuming people are waking up.
Yeah.
Celeste is like visibly just like all of a sudden started moving and like rubbed her face and stuff. And as you were still talking to her.
In theory, I'm gonna take to butcher a boar.
Long time.
Yeah, you guys got these 4 other boars, and they're like getting to spoil time now that they've been killed.
You know what?
I mean, the meat's been out all night anyways.
I was looking in this book here. Check this out, Killian. These primitive people, here's how they used to harvest their game, It's pretty simple stuff. But look, they use stones for knives. It was Neolithic.
Happy to get down and dirty and butcher one up here.
I'll instruct him how to do it with a stone.
Okay.
Can I just borrow someone's knife?
Well, you could, but how many times are you gonna get the chance to?
There's a reason they're called primitive, Otto.
Right.
As you guys are getting ready to do this, you see an odd combination start to walk down the road with full backpacks. It's like a half elf male and a half orc male, and they are walking together, having a conversation, and going from like the north part to the south part, not paying any attention to you or anybody else, but just having like one of those debating friendship conversations. One point the half orc stops and you see him like raise his nose to there. Man, when we get to Aquanor, we gotta get ourselves some bacon. All I smell is bacon around these joints, and I can't have any. Oh, I want some bacon. I'm telling you, Lar. Just bacon. And then, the half elf like hits a stick. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll get some bacon, all right? You see him shiver a little bit, and they continue on. As the sun comes up and your guys is as you wake up, Nyx is still, tossing and turning, doing that late sleep. You notice to the campsite that had the young lovers, they are gone now. And actually, the other few campsites, so you can see now that it's daylight, it looks like everybody's packed up and headed out. Otto, you get your watch out, and you have a watch, right?
Of course.
Did you go keen mind?
Of course.
Yeah. So it's about 9:30.
Okay. So I mean,
So it's
people
a li-
like to get an early start. That's
Yeah,
fine. But we're, you
I'm
know,
gonna walk over to Nyx. Nyx, it's morning time.
I need my beauty rest.
We have things to discuss. And you are, as our God, what was the guy who sent us on this mission name? I cannot remember his name right now.
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus. As Thaddeus has instructed, you are in charge.
Yeah, I
Our
can hear you
leader.
from here though, and you can hear me fine from here. We can hear each other from here.
Everyone, it is imperative to our mission that I survive. So I suggest you do better on my protection. That is all. Then I'm just gonna go start packing up my stuff.
all right. I'm gonna also make an announcement. You know, I just don't want you to think that like this is Vigrin centric, but it's imperative that I survive as well. You know. And I'm gonna kind of make my way over to. I'm gonna be, you know, I will pack up the cart and everything, but I won't go near that fucking animal. Those soulless black eyes. They're not. I'm not going near it. So someone else has got to be on that. I would like to approach Cyrus, and I'd like to hand him a small. It's like a small, tiny cylinder. And when you flip it open, there's a little candle flame on the end of it.
Oh.
It's, you know, you can use it as a light source, I guess, if you need it. But you can use it to start things ablaze just without all the manual effort of mashing things together like some kind of, I don't know, people that butchered their animals with stone knives. So anyways, I just thought you could have this. It's considered a trinket, and it does that. It can light a fire, and I think it's not. I think it's like 15-foot radius,
Holy shit.
it's dim light, not bright.
Okay. No, this is perfect. Thank you. You know, I want to cook a little bit more, and I think that this could help. So.
Yeah.
I
Awesome. Hey,
appreciate it.
glad to be a help, but you know, like Figuring had mentioned, like it's imperative to keep me alive, right?
Yeah.
You guys think obviously I was fine the whole time. That was, you know.
Yeah, it was definitely a scenario.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think, you know, the goal for all of us is to stay alive. So
yeah.
as long as we,
especially the brains. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. I figured you'd get it. Because you know you're smart like that. That's right.
I appreciate it.
Killian, you overhear all this.
Killian's just gonna roll his eyes, be like,
Probably Killian and Celeste, because you're both with.
We're both at the boar together.
Yeah.
just looking at each other.
Celeste laughs at Killian and then looks over her shoulder while working on it. Says, "Well, if the brainies would stay closer to the group, maybe they wouldn't get taken out at the edges of the camp."
Yeah. Well, you know, Celeste could think that over next time. And like I said, I mean, I felt like my strategy was dead on. I mean, I was just gonna hide behind one of you, you know, and
Maybe you should also work on your aim with that.
hey, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Killian.
Nix, you wake up now.
All right, I'll get up. Jesus. You're all important. We gotta save you all. We gotta
Morning,
protect them all. Oh, jeez.
But she was listening.
Rod, damn it.
You got some wild pig, though, for breakfast. It's pretty good. It's like smoked pig. With you know, the outside is a little tough. But, you know, as long as you get in between the
Yeah, fuck the
outside
dragon, dude,
and
I'm
right
good.
before the middle. You know, unless you want some blood and guts. It's all you.
Burn ends.
Yep. Alright. Other pigs. Last chance. You doing anything with them?
No
I
time.
don't want to take the time.
Okay. So with the
We can
dawn of
offer
a
him
new
to
day.
that half male, and that half orc, or that half elf.
I thought about that too. I was like, wouldn't it be nice to offer them? But I'm like, I don't really want to invite strangers up here.
Next
You
time,
know?
we might just have to kill them.
What, the people or the boars are already dead?
No, the people. We don't know.
What
who
are
they
you a cleric of again?
This is the Connell.
I'm just wondering what false gods you serve.
Oh, it has nothing to do with a god. Just you never know who's gonna walk in. That's all.
Yeah, but
They could be
I'm
terrible
curious
people.
now about the
They
false
could be
god
serial
question.
killer.
I was curious.
The Church of Hypocrisy.
Yeah, but
Call.
There's no such thing. We don't go to a church for that.
I see no different than any others. And I'll just keep packing up.
Wait, which god is the head of the Church of Hypocrisy? I'm not familiar with this one.
Oh, Hippocrates.
Oh, so Y or an I?
I think it's an I.
Whatever you say,
I'll
it
figure
is,
it out
Terry.
later. I'll star it.
Shall we go?
yeah,
Do we discuss everything we needed to?
I think he
You
just
will
wanted to
keep
say he needs to stay
Myself alive.
Oh, that was it. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
What?
The brainies want to
What
be
is
extra
it? Why are you
secure.
being so dramatic, man? Like,
I
we
almost
want to,
died.
we want to protect you. The goal, like,
fine.
the main unspoken goal is for each of us to protect each other. That's the
Correct.
goal.
And you failed somewhat yesterday, so we will do better.
Are you alive?
I think that's a good point.
I think
Don't put
the
your
issue
bedroll
here-
at the edge of the camp. Like if you bring it in with everyone else instead of being
No, give
antisocial.
me a moment. Give me a moment. Figuring, how are you feeling? How do you feel right now?
I feel uneasy.
Okay, but enough to where you're in one piece.
This time.
Okay, I would say that's a soft pass. It's not an excelling grade, but passing nonetheless.
Too close for comfort.
You know, we'll
Next
keep it
time.
in mind next time to keep a little bit more closer of an eye on you, but please try not to stray away from the group.
You'll keep the enemies near you. They will not come to the clan.
Okay. Okay.
Fair enough.
Look, the plan is we head to Crosshaven, right? And
Haven.
Kraz, right?
Thank you.
I can't roll my R's.
You don't have to roll. It's just.
I know, but I just wanted to make fun of you further.
Don't they make good rum there?
Just trying to get you.
Krajan rum.
Corsavian rum.
I do need to let you guys know that I also I have business near there. I'm looking for a house and
Buying or selling?
it's
Look for the brothel, actually.
it's passive interest at this point. It's more I just need to look at it, maybe go in it, maybe have you help me find a way in it. Look, don't worry about it. We'll know it
You'll
when we
see at the
Or
door.
no?
I feel like
I'm
I'm
sorry?
gonna need a few more details before agreeing.
Oh, and I wish I could help with that. I really do, but you know what they say about the veiled agency. Am I right? You know?
Wait,
Easy
so do you
to
own
navigate.
the house?
Why do I feel like that was completely directed at me?
Oh, it wasn't.
I'm
No, it's
I'm
fucking
using it
joking.
as an excuse. It's fucking. This is the best cover I have for this.
The Celeste is cutting up jokes with Killian like hardcore when he was like the veiled agency. I have to go to a house.
By chance, are you allowed in the house, or is that going to be another thing?
Are you poking through the windows, or you?
My notes are fuzzy.
You got receipts for these orders? Like, where is this coming from?
I mean, yeah. One of the orders was to well, there was a word in it that definitely implies I'm probably not allowed to be in it.
Can we walk and talk? Can we do this?
Yeah,
like, while
we're
we're
walking.
walking?
Yeah. Hey, so with the dawn of the new day, the party continues the journey northward along the Timber Trail. As you guys get on the way, the forest gets thick. Where like the first day from Aquanor, it was like, you know, a highway. You know, it was 2 lanes going. This section gets narrow, with a bunch of pull off spots. Who's rolling the d20 for today?
Roll a d20.
All right, roll a d20 there, Timmy.
3.
3. Okay. Let's see here. Killian.
Yes, sir.
As you're like walking through, and you recall from the Hollow and the Whispering, the Whispering Hills, and it's like you get into this dense forest, the wind's picking up, and you're almost getting like the same vibes. Like the wind gusts are making the pitches of the tree branches like a little bit different. Where like as you're really concentrating and looking out, it almost sounds like they're talking to each other. But you guys, make your way up on this trail, and you find a little opening around midday.
You'll see as Killian notices that he'll kind of nonchalantly move his shield to more like on his arm, not necessarily like on his back or anything, and he'll definitely look a lot more alert.
Also, as you come up to this opening, you see the like a, I want to say like a creek, but it's bigger than a creek, but it's not quite a river. Stream is just rolling a brook.
A
That
babbling
could
brook.
work. You guys just have a chance to have lunch and continue on with your day. As you guys
Did we get any? Sorry, weird question. Did we get any fat from the boars that you cut off? Did we keep any of that? I didn't say it, so it's fine.
I would have liked to think we did, but despite the fact that I was there for it, I was not helping at all.
Yeah.
I was probably not paying attention to it.
Oh, good. Go on.
You guys continue on throughout the day, passing, a half dozen other not adventurers, but just probably commoners. You pass a couple carts that are carrying goods to and from Aquanor. You find a campsite. You make a camp. This day, all of your watches go with ease. So if there's anything that you guys want to RP this day, this is your chance. This is day 2. So you're now about
I think just
22 miles from Aquanor. 3 more to the closest intersection.
I think at night during the, while we're setting up camp and stuff, or right after, I'll kind of sit across fingered and I'll bring out the chessboard again, and just like without even like talking, just to kind of have a chess match, just for fun this time. Like.
Morgan will oblige. Yeah, totally.
Killian's not even going to attempt to bet with Otto. Just he's going to be on pretty high alert from today.
All right, what are we doing?
No, not tonight. I don't know. I'll take your money another time.
All right.
Silas, where did you study the arcane?
Where did I study the arcane? That's
Where did you learn?
that's honestly a pretty good question. I've kind of known as much as long as I can remember. To be fair, isn't that long. A couple of years max.
Someone taught you. Yes.
I'm assuming so. Yes. I mean, I picked up a couple things here and there from the failed agency, but I knew magic
You're not.
before I got there.
You do not remember, or you do
No.
not wish to discuss.
No, I don't. I don't remember.
Check.
Yeah, there's. Insight check. Yeah, roll.
No. I was just checking
Oh.
you in chess.
Oh, okay. I'll move on a check and somehow.
Sure.
and yeah, I don't remember much before the veiled agency, to be honest.
What you do know, they told you. I assume.
They found me, and that's kind of all I've known since. So this was probably maybe 2 years ago, 3 tops.
Coming from one who remembers their childhood extremely well. Perhaps it is best not to remember. Checkmate.
Shit. Next time, I'll get you next time. But
You
yeah,
remember.
I mean, I'd like to find a way to remember something, because it kind of just a lot of time I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things here. But
A lot of the future relies on the past. Perhaps you will learn someday.
yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Good game though. You're way better than anyone else I played. So
Yes.
and then after that, yeah, I'll head to bed and then watch whenever my watch is.
I'm with that roll. Your watches go as planned, so it's up to you if you want any RP. Let's step in.
This is going to be more just a personal side note. So sorry to be selfish here, gang, but Otto is going to, find a cozy spot near the fire where he can sit and fiddle with a variety of small instruments, half-built devices. And I'm also going to take out the chronotrunk, and I'm going to attune to it. And then I'm just going to kind of fiddle idle hands style while I run through my mind palace routines, just to practice up on where I store everything mentally. And then I'll eventually, I'll head to bed.
Okay. Killian, Celeste, Nix, anything for the day?
No, Killian's just gonna be actually relatively quiet and kind of just ignore everyone else. Be almost hyper focused on kind of those vibes he was getting.
Okay.
Celeste is going to feel more relaxed now that we're chilling, and she's gonna take out her drow flute and do some home songs from her city or people, just kind of using her flute proficiency to just kind of
Dude, I wish
chill out.
I wish we had free reign at some royalty-free sound bites. So I didn't get the stream ban.
This music's pretty appropriate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She might toss up a dancing lights or something too, just for fun.
Ooh. And tonight's a little bit different than it was the first night. This is a site that you guys make that was probably used a while ago, but hasn't been used in recent, in the recent weeks. And there are no other campsites around you. It's just you guys and the wind and the trees. And some beautiful, I wouldn't say beautiful, I would say like almost like detuned flutes, because you're like your drow is a little eerie in their ways, so it's like a quarter note below. Dude, it's so metal.
It's more dissonant than anything else.
Exactly. Nyx, anything you would like to do for day 2?
Nyx seen that will also take out her flute, but careful not to intrude over or like cut into the sound. Is more of like learning it, and trying to learn like this homey, this custom sound that she's not used to, and then eventually she'll like chime in here and there with a little note that's a little bit higher that plays off of it.
Roll me a
adds little bit of
performance
flair.
check, please.
Cool. It's 16 plus 8 is 24.
I'm gonna say with that, you manage to find the majors to every note that she's doing, and your instincts with how Celeste is playing leads you into like a more minor kind of dramatic sounding symphony, but you correct it and you learn how to not learn, but you use your pacing and your major of the major notes to kind of bring it to a little bit happier point as you guys all rest easy. Yes.
I know that we're not hurt on this portion, but I do want to make a note that this is going to be like a song of rest, but meant to be more of a bonding experience than rather a healing experience. It's more of a closeness and getting together as a group.
Yeah, and I think it's great for tonight, the night after a battle. You have your guy on watch. And you have a couple guys trying to ease the moment while some of the intellects rest away and prepare themselves. But your watches go easy. It's just a bit eerie. As like, it's like the night before when you saw the owlbear run deeper into the woods. Now you feel like you're deeper into the woods, although you are 14 miles north of where you were the night before, but you're deeper into the woods. You guys all get your long rest. You wake up the next morning to some more pig. Probably, because I'm assuming that you brought whatever wasn't ate with you.
Yeah, just from the cooked one.
Yeah. If you do go into any rations, let me know so we can make notes of if you use them. But it's the beginning of day 3. This one's a bit darker. As you are in the woods, you can see the daylight come up. Otto knows when he gets up that it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock time frame this time. Your camp's light. You can pack up and get on your way. Who wants to roll the next D20?
I was just gonna say make Jeff do it.
I can do it.
Go for it.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Okay.
We all die.
This
5 owl bears.
a 5. You guys get up, you get on the way. There are parts in this journey that are a little challenging with the cart and the donkey. Just because routes in like a forest path, Otto, it's, you know, there's probably a couple times where you're moving around on the back of the cart just because you're sick of getting ass slapped. As like the cart goes, the wooden wheels of this cart go over a route and it bops with no struts or shocks or anything, and does one of these, you start to feel your ass get a little bruised, even though you're light. But it's another day. Another weary, kind of eerie night in the woods. Unless there's any role play, we can continue on to day 4. We'll say by the beginning of day 4, you guys are now 37 miles outside of the city. Heading north. Next dice roll. Jeff.
I'll go.
Oh. Nope.
No, it's Jeff. You've been called.
All right. I don't like calling, but I was just thinking about Tim.
It's good for him.
I know it's gonna probably be something crazy too. So.
Natural
6.
20.
A what?
Right. Chipping off the low numbers. 6.
A 6.
A 6. It's hold on. Let me just double check. You guys are rolling no. All the low numbers. It's another day of travel in these woods. It almost feels like it's dragging into one extremely long day. You can see the sun filter through the overhang, but it's not like you get fresh, vitamin D or anything. And they call it the Timber Trail. You see, several. Yeah, I know, Tim. I know. It's like you see like several small logging companies taking down the appropriate trees, not touching anything they shouldn't be touching. There are responsible logging laws in Prosperous Reach. But it's just another day. It's another day. You guys are there. You set up camp. You have a fire. You rest. You do your shifts. Yes, Otto.
I think on this night, I'd love to try to talk with Figrin.
Sure.
Smart guy to smart guy.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking. I've really been struggling over a couple things, and I just wanted to get your perspective on it. Okay. I know you're not like really a gear guy, but take a look at this. It's something my dad was working on. All right, and I'll roll out. Obviously, it's from a very small book, but he's used to the writings that he's used to gnomish work. I'm sure.
I am fluid and numbish.
Exactly. And so you recognize a design for a really small gun, a small firearm. It's a gnomish piece. But you'll definitely notice that, like, the mechanical aspects of it don't really fit with anything you might have experience with in terms of actual firearms. If you even do, I don't know. But you would probably be more likely to pick up on this one because it is completely a arcane object. And I just wanted to talk about it for a while. I've been working on it, but like, look, I don't want to freak any of these guys out, but I've got the gun on me. But like,
See,
I don't know.
He's meant to fall. And he'll like look side to side for violence.
Yes, like almost exclusively. I don't think it has any other purpose. I know. But anyways,
Time calls for it, yes. What is
But
your problem?
I can't figure out how to charge it. Like, I've got this chamber here. You can see
what
like the
kind of-
design for it. Like, it could.
Does it shoot lightning or fire? Or what type of damage are you looking to do? Because depending on what type of damage you want would dictate what sort of power source you are looking for. In an arcane sense.
I'm gonna have to reread some of my dad's notes then, because
You can find out that. And maybe he will help you.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. That's a start. All right. Thanks a lot, bud. Oh shit! I don't have anything for you. Sorry.
Payment is not required.
I was gonna get some. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. You know what? Speaking of, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go around and I'm just gonna ask everyone. I'm like, look, would everyone be willing to, charitably come up with 20 gold, or I mean, not gold. I'm sorry, 20 silver, so that I could smelt it down. Just
I
need a few
would
silvers
give
to-
you 20 silver, yeah.
Do you know how to smell?
Use fire.
Small,
That's a
yeah.
little more than that.
Well, I mean,
Hot fire.
I deal with softer metals. I'm no blacksmith, of course, but I smelt down softer metals, usually copper, brass, silvers, gold even. Too
Here.
soft, really.
Killian will stick his hand out and ask Otto to hand him the silver.
Okay.
Whatever he doesn't have, Killian will add.
All right. Well, it sounded like Cyrus, really met the. Okay. Awesome.
Cyrus gives 20 silver. Anybody else?
Okay, sure. Twist my arm. Here's 20 silver.
You're 40.
I think a lot of these, then.
Killian will add 20 silver too. And once Otto puts it in his hand, he'll fake like he's gonna put it in his pocket. But instead he'll pull out his smith's tools. And
You should see the little one that I use. It's impressive, really, but it belonged to my grandfather, and you have to clamp it and hold it, and it's small, even by gnome standards.
this is a much better way to do it.
You said you don't smelt that often.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I usually source the metals in other ways. I just Sometimes I will. I usually smelt when I have to destroy some pieces I've made that no longer work, or I just need to recycle them back to the base.
That's smart. Where did you learn that?
Oh, my father. And his father before him. You should see. Look, I'm gonna pull out my tiny little smelters box. It's a small contraption. You got to fill it with a hot source. Usually, I power it myself, but you can only do a few grams at a time.
Nix will say, "Well, I'm sure you'll make your father proud by doing a good job and not ruining my silver." And she'll put a hand on him and give him a bardic inspiration.
I mean,
Sorry.
You could maybe give it to the dwarf. I mean, but okay.
The guy who's doing it.
Oh, wait, you're not doing it?
Well, I mean, he's smelting a lot of it, I think. So I mean, you could, yeah, do it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I can't really take him back, can I? So, here you go.
It's before a long rest and an easy day.
Okay. So yeah, I'll give out my second inspiration to
When
Killian?
yeah.
Yeah.
When Otto pulls out his smith's tools,
It's actually tinkering tools.
oh,
but,
tinkering tools. Okay.
But yeah, I have a small smelt box for.
Is there Killian? Can Killian inspect it just to see if there's any like insignia or like maker's mark
For sure.
or
For sure.
something on it?
Oh man. So
Insight? Perception?
Yeah.
Investigation?
So I would say investigation, but I know that is a challenge.
I feel like
I feel like-
the difference between inspecting something and glancing to see if you see something.
Yeah, I think a seasoned smith, would be able to perceive like nonchalant look around instead of
Yeah.
looking for one thing. So you go ahead, roll perception. You're still fucking rolling, bitch.
It is 17.
17. Okay. What's your insignia there, Mr. Otto?
Well, it'd be a pretty obvious one for anyone who might know that
Right.
it's
But let's think as if he didn't know it.
all right. So it is it's like a real ornate styled clock. Where the face of it, the numbers are all in gnomish. I would imagine that as a dwarf, even if he doesn't read it, he could recognize that and understands the way the numbers
I think
are.
Gnomish actually uses the Dwarvish script. So.
There we go. Perfect. Even better. So, yeah, it's just a beveled emblem with some ornate, like little the scripty kind of ornate, like filigree styled things you see in the corner of old books and shit. Just stuff like that around it.
Killian will look at it and leave it to the gnomes to always have some flash in there.
Yeah, if he recognizes it, DM, it would be the brass bevel crest.
I would say probably at that point, you recognize it as one of the main clockwork functions that you have seen within the southern tier of Prosperous Reach. Probably the main or like Swiss
Yeah.
level.
Killian will gently hand it back to him. And I don't know too much about them, but I know they used to make some fine shit. And just hand it back to him. And then...
Yeah, well, thank you. It's my family. I come from a long line of clockwork crafters.
more secrets than I imagined. And Killian will open up his smith's tools, and he'll start laying out the items he needs to smelt this down. But throughout the process, he wants to explain to Otto different ways that you can smelt more to get better results.
I like this. I will be proactively trying to learn and or help as best I can, acknowledging that I am, somewhat light, even, by your standards.
You had 20, 40, 60, 80 silver pieces that you smelt down. Figuring, did you contribute? You didn't contribute. And I didn't hear Celeste say yes. So you got 80 silver.
I mean, I really didn't need that much, but I am going to I'm going to ignite up as much as like what works for you, and I'm going to need a small amount to attempt to. I need to make flat like silver sheet.
Okay.
And then I need to roll it into tubing, at which point, we'll fuse it.
Killian, are you proficient in the survival?
Ooh, I am not.
You are not. Okay.
No.
So what I want you to do is I want you to roll wisdom with proficiency.
Okay.
Please. Otto, you can roll one too. I want, or you actually, I don't want wisdom from you. I want maybe you just do intelligence with proficiency. Maybe like a history check. I'm guessing you're.
Are you doing like a tinkering check?
A what?
Because that's
tinkering. Yeah.
Which for me is int plus my proficiency.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
What's bardic inspiration again? Is it D4?
6, I believe.
6.
Level 4? Am I wrong? I think it's 6 at 4.
Terry, do you know?
Should know this.
Your inspiration?
Yeah. Is it 6 or 4? You're muted.
It's a 6.
6. Okay.
DM, I rolled a 13. I rolled pretty low.
Dirty 20.
Okay. The core is there. This is a process. And there you have to smelt sand. You have to break apart, like almost like I've never done this, but maybe you guys have like gotten like a WizKids model where you got like a bunch of pieces that you got to glue together. You have to smelt a bunch of pieces that fit together.
Or however many.
Yeah, and you have to sand down, but the foundation is I would imagine, Otto, you're very happy with the base of this. It's definitely not a one night thing.
No. And as we make the metal, Gillian will reach into his kit and take out his stamp and put his stamp in.
Like the handle, and the start of like the actual weapon.
And
all right.
If you look at it, it'll be like a warhammer with a shield behind it, as there's 2 tankards almost hanging off of the warhammer.
Look, Killian, this has been great. You've done so well helping me out. What do you say you hang on to these while we walk tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine. You probably can't carry them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's, it's just okay.
while they're all smelting and blacksmithing, I'm assuming we're all just hanging out.
Yep.
I'd like to go over to Celeste, and I'd like, the Glan wanted to comment on your martial prowess the other day.
Okay.
You were very fast and strong when dealing with the beast.
Well, thank you for noticing.
In my country, you would be a prime specimen for mating if you were Dragonborn.
I'll make a note.
It is not much of a compliment. My people are barbaric monsters. You fight good.
Thanks.
That's it. He's just literally gonna walk away like awkwardly, not even making eye contact.
How loud did you say that?
Oh, so loud.
So
Nix is trying.
Quiet.
Nix is facing the other direction, but hearing this and trying not to like spit out like water spit take or laugh out loud.
it's like you're facing Killian and Otto as they're doing their thing. And that's why it's just not perfect, because the mist of ale that you spit out at that time or whatever it is just creates like a couple imperfections in the first cast.
Killian stops mid swing. He's like,
Yeah, and Fig has no idea that he said anything weird or wrong.
Cyrus, anything for you for tonight?
No, probably not tonight.
Okay, so shifts all go easy. Let's do one more. Hey, actually, just give me the next roll. Cyrus, Chance, roll me a
All right.
D20, baby. I'm gonna get my sheet up.
That is a 16.
16. Okay. As you guys wake up the next day, and you pack up your camp. Otto and Nix are on the cart. The rest of you take off. You get probably just after lunch. Also, the pig is gone now. So, check off 6 rations for your midday meals, please. And just after that, Cyrus, you're leading.
Yeah.
You're leading the way. You see the tree line start to break, and you hear the running of water. And as you guys approach, you can see the tree line breaks to this beautiful, like, thick field of all kinds of beautiful flowers. And the trail runs through it. Cyrus, it's like probably midday where you like stop. You stop the group and you look off to the left. And you're like, take a couple steps in there. The ground's spongy, but not like, you don't sink into it. It's more like just like a fluffy moss with these beautiful flowers. And you see like a like circular break in the flowers as you start stepping through, trying not to distort anything too bad.
Hmm.
And you see sunken into the soil and the moss, lighting with this like faint, like purple, yellowish glow, a little tiara just sunken in there.
Was that, what was it? It was a yellowish glow of what?
It's like a yellow
Tiara?
tiara. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll cast Mage Hand and try to get it out. I'll just, just to see kind of.
Okay. Yeah, with
What it
Mage
is.
Hand, you can grab it. Takes a second because there are some like roots that are growing over, parts of it. But you pull it out, and it's just emanating with this just faint, like purplish, yellowish glow.
It's interesting. Figuring, would you mind looking at this real quick?
Certainly, I will have to touch it. So, you figure that.
Yeah.
If we have 11 minutes, I will cast
Sure.
Identify on it.
I mean, you can do it like in the back of the cart while we're going, I guess.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
For
you
figured I to
guys-
concentrate. Figured I need
yeah.
absolute silence.
Yeah. So first off, the cart's been working well, and now that you're on day 5, you know this because it's Nixon auto and baggage in the cart. Once you put,
Figran is
I
not
would
gonna fit
say
in there.
Figran or Killian, either of you get near that cart, it's one donkey fucking pulling a cart of,
Yeah. No, that's
That
fair.
fucking dwarf.
I'm not that heavy.
You're stout.
You're not
DM,
like
can I assess how much he
Killian
weighs?
I will cast Identify.
Okay.
I'd like to do something similar. I want to do some sort of perception investigation on how much Killian weighs.
Yeah,
you see-
sure. Give me a perception
roll.
check.
Not get in
Very
the cart,
impressive.
but he's gonna lay the tiara in the cart while he does that. And I'll pull out a pearl and a no, I gave that away, so I just have my pearl.
Pearl.
I pull out a pearl to cast Identify. Take 10-minute ritual.
This is tiara
Tiara.
of the grove. When attuned, this grants the wearer 1d4 hit points for restoration, not for temporary. Per round, up to 10 rounds. You have to take an action to activate it. Once activate, here, let me rephrase that. This is Tiara of the Grove. Once activated for the next 10 rounds, it gives you 1d4 HP.
Oh,
And it's a very the school, the properties is very druid-esque. And that's why, like, as you're identifying it, you're still like peeling bits of like roots of flowers that are wrapped around it, and it takes you a while to get it to where it's like semi cleaned, but it's not polished.
Do I know where we are? Like on a map?
So if you look at the map, you are now a day south of the intersection from Halstead and Willowbrook.
But I have an idea where we are on the map. I will relay this to Cyrus. Hand it back to him.
Oh,
Can I do a history check? If there's anything about this area that makes finding something like this make sense, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
It seems strange to fig that there's just this fucking magic tiara in the middle of a grove of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's thinking about his history, what he knows about the land, and
Yeah, go for it.
damn. It's a 17 plus 6, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
You know what?
23.
You want to know
Give me
what?
some fucking lore, baby.
No, baby. I'm gonna say it's 11:21. and
Give me that
it's
next
good
must be next time.
time to end tonight's session as figuring. We'll say this is happening midday. All right, so as Figurin sits down and ritually casts his identify, the rest of you start grabbing your rations, and this is where you expend your rations for lunch. And we'll pick up here next time on this would be day 5.
Dragon Ball Z.
So wait a second. I mean, he's wearing 52 pounds of armor at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think the rest weighs? What are dwarven bones made of?
Bones.
Steel.
Tough stuff.
Mithril.
That would make him really light.
Yeah, I know, but he's just fucking. Listen, you're not gonna play a dwarf and be a thick fucking dwarf, right?
Listen,
Otherwise, you're a halfling or a gnome. All right.
our cart is essentially a rickshaw drawn by a donkey.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I'm not giving you
Killian's
that.
a big dwarf.
You said it.
He is. He just took offense. That's all. He likes to think he looks
I didn't
stealth
mean
right
it
now.
offensively. I meant it as
He's
like
been walking.
realistically. If you put Figrin or Killian on that cart, it's like the donkey's gonna fucking be working,
Die.
and you're like halftime. So, all right.
Figurin's just this nerdy wizard, but I like to imagine now he has this open shirted robe with these 3 claw marks on his chest. He seems really badass right now.
And we'll go ahead and end tonight's session at lunchtime on day 5. So
Write that in your notes. But
we are.
how do people know when they're gonna watch our stuff?
Listen,
Oh,
everyone,
boy.
just like and subscribe. Do the notification bell. Okay, just
If
do
you
it.
do that,
I
you'll figure
I don't
out
have
how
time for
much
this
Killian
shit today.
weighs.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just
All right.
do it. Like a good old
Nike
Air
says,
Jordan
"Do it."
commercial
Sorry.
from 1997.
J-
And
just like Shia LaBeouf
1997
said,
was
do
a
it.
couple decades ago. I understand that.
Just do it.
All right, guys. I'm
Deal.
gonna go ahead and sign off. We'll see you later.
You say.
Oh wait, hey, don't forget.
Oh.
You need to, I guess, buy stuff from Shop and D&D. I don't really
Yeah, do that.
care because I'm really
Oh.
busy. But
And
it's
and then
all
wait,
good.
also, our next session is not Saturday, but next Tuesday, right?
Oh yeah, next Tuesday we have Arcanus Rebirth. Timmy. And then I'm not
Dream
sure.
sequences. Who knows?
I'm not sure what the channel's going to be doing this Saturday, but if you check the schedule, I'll try to update it once I know what's happening. So, yeah,
If we're not streaming, there's a good chance Flash is.
yeah,
Could,
yeah.
could be.
there is.
Him out.
Could be.
Yeah.
Go watch him play Fortnite or some Baldur's Gate or
Dude, you play
Helldivers.
Fortnite?
Some other stuff.
Yeah.
I'll fucking
Also be warned, he
slay
does
some
not
bitches
actually
on
flash.
Fortnite.
Dude,
Dude,
the
I
three of us are
will
on there, man.
fuck
Do some trios.
some shit up on Fortnite. I'm telling you.
Go.
I
Let's go.
can't
Next-
play with a
next-
headset
next
because
Tuesday,
I'll
that's-
get kicked off because I just talk shit the whole fucking time.
Oh, you just talk shit in Discord. Just talk shit in
You were
Discord.
a
Oh.
13-year-old.
All right. I don't
We
give
saw
a
the
fuck
Discord
how old
party,
you
yeah.
are. You're playing Fortnite. You're going up against
want you
me,
to know.
brother. Me. And I'm going to bring the rain. I'm
Family Town
dead
My House
serious.
has turned into me, Heather, and Cats doing
I
squads.
play Fortnite for one reason, and that is to win. All right, I like fucking winning. I
be honest,
slay.
you're a bush camper.
I bring my teenagers in, and they
Gotta be
fucking
some online. We
slay.
should go.
Oh,
Yeah, close it out.
dude.
We're losing our
Close it
audience.
out.
quickly.
All right, yeah.
Close it
All
out.
right, sorry. I'm just.
Like
I got
fucking
sidetracked.
Fortnite? I'm out.
Fortnite. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Damn bush
Alright.
campers.
Wow, they got the fucking cars
Shake a
this
jet.
season. All right, hey,
Yeah,
I
nah,
Don't
got
forget
you.
to like and subscribe again.
Do it.